Hi everybody, I'm back with my November Project Life. What I've done so far from the last time I showed you guys. I don't know, I think it's been like a week and a half, maybe two, I'm not even sure. But anyway, I still haven't done anything to the cover and I still don't know what I'm going to do to the cover. And actually when I do how I'm alternating between the three different albums when I get to this one, because this is the one of the ones that I like the least, and I'm noticing, I don't know if you can see, there's like some stuff right there. It looks like glue or something. Um, I don't really like this one, so I always have a hard time trying to figure out what to put on the front, so I still need to do that. But anyway, let me get started so that I don't take like forever like I always do. And let me see if I can remember where I was. I did that. I did that. I think I was right here. Yeah, because the last one I did was this one with Snickers. Okay, this was the 16th, and I remember that because of the stitching, I had to cover up the back, and I had to cover it anyway because it was just white paper. But anyway, I used some Love Elsie. This is old Love Elsie paper. I'm not sure from what line, but I had it in my scraps, in one of my scrap envelopes. Um, so I just put some Love Elsie paper. I think this I also cut out of a Love Elsie paper, and I'm noticing that it looks kind of fuzzy. That looks a little better right there. Um, Hold on, I'm trying to hold it there, but it's slipping. These are the recollection stickers that I use a lot of, and so I just put Kitty Love. And then this little pink, like, scallopy thing peeking out is a jelly bean sprout. And these are the Paper Studio stickers, and then I just kind of like, you can kind of see some little scraps of paper like sticking out from the back, and that's also just some Love Elsie scraps, and that's a picture of Snickers. Let me see what the, oh, okay, this was the day that I bathed her. I bathed her for the first time, and was it the day? Yeah. Hold on, let me see what it says here. Yeah, it was. I don't know if I talked about this in my last video, but I was watching a lot of YouTube videos on how to bathe a cat and stuff like that because I was kind of freaking out because some of the videos I was watching, the cats would, kind of freak out and claw and stuff, and so I was a little afraid that she might scratch me or bite me or anything, but she actually did really, really good, and she let me bathe her. I had to like soap her up twice, and did I say this already? Because I feel like I already talked about this, but I don't know. She did have fleas on her, but not a lot, and so I washed her twice, and she actually let me do it, and I think she was kind of liking the warm water and stuff, and so I dried her, and we didn't have a bed for her or anything, so we had an old bath mat. And Mikey has a little chair. You can kind of see the leg right there in the bathroom that he uses to stand up to reach the counter. And I put that bath mat under the chair, and that's where she was laying. She fell asleep after I bathed her. But she looks all nice and clean, and her hair is so soft. I wished I knew what kind of cat she was. Like I said in one of my other videos, she has you can't really tell in her head, but her body, she has like really long hair. So I don't know what kind of cat she is, but she is so pretty and soft. But anyway, that was a picture of her after her bath. And this was, let me see, let me try to find something to stick under here so that I can, I'm going to use this bag of Funyuns. That's not going to work. Let me just lay it flat. Um, for this day, the 17th, I believe this was a Saturday, we had a pre-Thanksgiving Day dinner at one of my uncle's houses with my cousins, and I mean, well, the whole family, but it's my aunt and uncle, who are the parents of a couple of our cousins that we grew up with and stuff. But anyway, we had a pre-Thanksgiving family dinner, and so I did this little thing, and this is a little clothespin I used just to hold it closed, and so that comes off. And this was on the paper, the thing that says home. It's like kind of embossed, I guess. And this is from a pad that I got at Michael's, and I think I showed it earlier this month or last month when I did the little pumpkin patch um, like flip book, it was that same paper pad. So I just traced where it said home, and then I used some Cosmo Cricut tiny type letters, and I put feels like, and I think these are American Craft stickers, and then I think that little heart is too, and so it just says feels like home. And then so this little thing is kind of like an accordion folded thing. That's why the little clothespin is holding it. And so then I just put some pictures, and I didn't really decorate this. I didn't want it to be too bulky, so I just used washi tape and outlined it and just journaled a little bit. And that's just a picture of everybody. Well, not everybody, just some of the people eating. There's a picture of one of my uncles. This is my aunt and my uncle. It was their house. And there's my husband being silly. And there's a picture of some of the kids. They're my cousin's kids, so I guess that would make them second cousins. And so these were a bunch of the boys, and they were playing cards. And there's Mikey right there. And then this is a picture of all of the cousins with their spouses. And there's me and my husband right there. Let me see if you can. There you go. There's me and my husband right there. There's my sister and her husband. That's my cousin Ronnie and her husband Danny. This is my cousin Ruby and her husband Chris. And then this is my cousin Thino and his wife Denise. And so that was just a picture we took. And then, okay, there's also pictures on the back. So it flips up like this, but then there's pictures in the back like that too. So then this is that's my mom and my uncle, and then these are two of my aunts, and that's my uncle whose house it was. There, so this was all the brothers and sisters minus my one aunt who had already left, and then this was all the second cousins. I believe everybody was there. Oh no, there's a couple of people missing. And yeah, okay, so that was it. And so then that goes back there. So that was the 17th, and then down here I just used my Dear Lizzie Neapolitan, what do you call it, roller date stamp. I put the date down there. And this is the 18th, and this was Sunday, and this was just me in the car, I believe after church. And this little thing right here is from the Emily sent me some cards. Well, it's not cards. There, it was like a little 4x6 paper pad that had like all these funny sayings. I know I showed them in the video where I opened up the box of stuff that she sent me. And I just cut out that little thing because I thought it was funny. And it says, "Why is Monday so far from Friday, and Friday so far?" What does it say? Oh, and Friday so near to Monday. It's just a picture of me. And these are, I think these are the Heidi Grace stickers that I got at Joann's. And then I just outlined and whatever. This is the 19th. This is a little bag that Emily sent me, and she had stamped that with the one of the Ali Edwards stamps. And this is just a heart that I punched out of some wood grain paper and a little butterfly, and then I just traced it. These are some clear number stickers that I think Emily sent me also. And then in here is a picture of Mikey. And I just, this is from the pumpkin patch. I just matted it on a piece of paper. And I just wrote a conversation that we had that day, which was so funny. I don't even know what he was doing. Maybe he was sitting at my table. I don't even know. This would have been Monday. Maybe he was doing his homework. But he said to me, he said, "I love you, Mom." And I said, "I love you too, baby." And then he asked me, "Who do I love?" And I said, "Me." And he said, "And chocolate." And I just thought that was so funny because he had to add that he loved me, but he also loved chocolate. I'm glad he didn't say he loved chocolate more than me. But anyway, that was funny. I just wanted to, I like to document little funny conversations that we have like that because it's something cool to have and look back on. And this little piece of paper right here you can see is because of this picture matted in the back, so that's why that's sticking out there. And this is just the back. Oh, well, I mounted this little, matted it on a piece of craft cardstock. And so that was the back, what this is. And then this was just a picture of us from that dinner also. And this is a picture of all the girl cousins. I think that's everybody. No, that's not everybody. There's some people missing. And it's my cousin Monica, my cousin Veronica, that's my sister, my cousin Ruby, and then me, who always have our girls' night out dinners every month. Um, I mean, we were close to all of our cousins, but it was mainly us who were always hanging out and stuff, spending the night at each other's houses and everything when we were younger. And so since we like started hanging out and talking and keeping in touch more, it's always us that go out and stuff. And this is my cousin Tino, and this is a sticker from the Pebbles stickers that Emily sent me. And this is a sticker from some stickers she sent me a while back also. It was like a sheet of different kind of flower stickers. And then these are just those recollection stickers. So that was the 20th. This is the 21st, and I'm kind of running out of things to do. I actually had to make myself sit down and work on this, and I'm kind of like losing my mojo, or I don't know. This is the 21st, and this is just a shipping tag, and then I just like peeked some stuff out of there. There's a scrap piece of paper and a piece of a ticket, and this little bread tag that I put the date on with the recollection stickers, and this is a picture of my husband. He drew these eyebrows on this is Mikey's piggy bank. And you kind of can't even tell if you didn't know that that didn't come on there, or that it didn't come that way, you wouldn't know. And he showed it to me, and I was like, there's something different about it, but I couldn't like put my finger on it. And he got a Sharpie and put these angry eyebrows on the pig because Mikey's always taking the money out of his piggy bank, so he never really gets to save it or anything. And so he said the pig was angry because Mikey keeps taking the money out of him. So I just thought that was funny, and I took a picture of that, and I just journaled about that on the back. This is the 22nd, and this was Thanksgiving. And I didn't take a whole bunch of pictures, and I didn't really feel like putting a whole bunch of pictures in here. So I just put the one picture of all the food on the table. And these are some recollection stickers. And then this was the top of a bingo card from, I think it's MM Vintage Findings. And then this is a little, what do you call it? Corrugated heart that I just inked up a little bit. And then I just peeked a bunch of like little pieces of paper and stuff underneath, layered it. Oh, and then I journaled right here. This little tag goes in there, and those are the recollection stickers. Then I just talked about how this was the first Thanksgiving. We usually buy a pre-cooked turkey from this restaurant that we have here. I don't know if it's just exclusive to San Antonio or Texas, or I don't know, but it's called Bill Miller's. And so we always buy our pre-cooked turkey, and like actually everything. Oh, there's like glue gunk or something on my picture. Um, we buy our turkey and like the stuffing, and oh my god, I think I'm making it worse. Sorry guys, this is just really bugging me. Oh no, okay, it's coming off. Um, so we buy our turkey, and then we buy like the sides. They have really good stuffing, and oh no, I kind of messed it up. I'm gonna have to fix that later. Or I have like a little cloth that I can wipe that with. Our stuffing and gravy, and oh, it came off. We usually buy everything from there, and this year Miguel decided that he wanted to try to make our own turkey. I have never made a turkey. I would have had no idea where to start, how to do it, and I know a lot of people say, oh my god, sorry, I have to check that. I'm sorry, because I'm expecting a phone call. Hold on, guys. Yeah, I have to take this, guys. I will start this up in a little bit. Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm so sorry I had to take a phone call. I'm gonna have to try to edit these two little videos together because this one's going to be a whole lot shorter than the first one. Anyway, let's see if I can figure it out. If not, I'll just wait till Elijah gets home. Let me see if I remember what I was talking about. Oh, I don't even remember what I said or not. Anyway, my husband made our turkey this year, and he was watching YouTube videos, like trying to get, he said he called it doing his research, and he was looking at different videos, and so he ended up doing our turkey, and it turned out really good. And so I told him he was going to be our official turkey cooker or whatever, and we would never buy a pre-cooked turkey again. But anyway, so that's the journaling that was in the tag. And then this is the back, and I just backed this one right here in the front, and then this one are two little jelly bean cards, or it's like a sheet of paper and it has a whole bunch of cards, and I don't even know what that line is or whatever. Um, but I liked it because it said there's all these little glue gunky things. Because it said be thankful and all these nice little things. So I just backed two of those together and left the little space like to slip the tag in. Okay, and this is the 23rd, and I had actually made this for something, this little file tab thingy for something else, I can't remember. Maybe it was a card, and I just decided to use it for this. And I just put some washi tape there. These are some Simple Stories snap stickers. And then I just stamped I Heart You. That's one of the Ali Edwards stamps. And then I just did the outlining, and then this flips up. Didn't do anything there. Just put some, I think Elaine sent this to me. Just journaled a little bit right here. This is a butterfly from the Heyday ephemera pack. That's a little cloud punch out, a little piece of a ticket, a little Polaroid die cut, and then that's just a picture of me and my husband. And I just talked about how that's one of my favorite things to do with him, since we don't really get to go out on dates and stuff like that, when we can just like sit outside on the porch at night and talk and stuff. That's really nice. So I just journaled about that. This is the 24th, and this is just a picture of all of us sitting on the porch at night, and Elijah was at his dad's, which is why he's not in that picture. Just did a whole bunch of paper layering. This little thing that says family, Emily sent me, and I think she said she cut it with her Cricut. And then I just put some recollection stickers there and traced it like I always do. And this is the 25th, and I just backed two grid, what do you call these? Grid index cards that I got at some office supply store. Might have been Office Depot, Office Max, I don't know. Put some Mr. Huey's. These are, this thing that says Everyday and Life are some Creative Cafe stamps that I got. I don't know if it was either on Scrapyard, Scrapyard, Etsy, eBay. I got some on from different places, so I'm not sure where I got those. But I just stamped them and then traced them with black to make them stand out more. And then just put some washi tape. And that's just a picture of, you can kind of see the TV there. My husband was watching football. And I just took a picture. Emily took a picture like this, and I really liked it. And hers looked better. I don't know why mine looks kind of crappy. And then I just put two of these little, these are from the Making Memories Vintage Findings. They're like little labels, I guess. And I just backed two of them together to put the date right there. And so then this flips over, and here's a picture that I took of my husband with Snickers. I had just bathed her. This was, when was this? The 26th, which was Monday. I gave her another bath, and I only found one flea on her, so that's good. I bathed her, and I was going to give Mikey a bath, and I asked my husband if he wanted to hold her while I was going to bathe her, and I came out, and they had both gone to sleep. And so I put the date right there. This little pink scallopy thing is a jelly bean sprout. These stickers that I used to spell perfect are jelly bean also. And then I just journaled right there real quick. Real quick. Well, yeah, real quick. Just that little bit of journaling. And so that is it. So that was the 26th. So I need to do yesterday and today, and then whatever is left of November. So then I'll do the video for those days whenever I get done. And I still need to work on the cover of my December daily, and just get started on that when December 1st comes around. And as far as my giveaway, I think the last time I checked, I'm up to 177 subscribers. So what would that be? 177, 23? I'm 23 subscribers away from 200. And so as soon as I reach 200, I will post a video and let you all know when I'll be picking the winners, so y'all can be sure to watch. And like I said, this is only for US residents, so I'm sorry if you're not in the US. I just don't want to ship outside the US. So thank you guys for watching my video, and I hope y'all have a good day, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.